Welcome to another episode of the Royal Corner. I hope you're all doing well and you've adapted to this lockdown period. I hope you're feeling rested after the Easter weekend and that you got to spend time in contemplation and reflection. Now, today's topic is around challenging yourself to do things that get you out of your comfort zone. Nothing ever grew in a comfort zone. We all know that. We've read about it. We've read several quotes that actually tell us about that, and it's true. Think about all the times that you've had to do something that is outside the norm, outside of what you're used to. It was very difficult getting into those things. And when you walked out at the end of it, you realize actually, whoa, I've actually grown quite a bit from this experience. I've got many such examples. So, throughout my varsity years, when I got to my honors year, I thought it was like such an overwhelming thing. I was like scared because it's this honors degree, it's a postgraduate degree, and you hear all these things. And when you walk out at the end of it with the qualification, you're like, actually, I grew as a person in so many respects besides academically. Now, there are many such instances that you can find in your own life that you can reflect about where you grew because you did something that you are not used to, where you had to step outside yourself. Now, about a week or two before the lockdown, not before the lockdown, before the coronavirus actually erupted in South Africa, a friend and I actually took out to Northcliffe because I'd been saying to her, I am craving and yearning to go for a hike and just be outside to take a big gulp of fresh air, if we can even call it a gulp. And I'm so glad I did that because literally within 2 weeks or so, then the lockdown was implemented. Now, just check out the next video because this is exactly where I had recorded this particular episode in terms of challenging yourself to do things that get you out of your comfort zone. Check it out. Good morning, good and lovely people. Welcome to another episode of the Royal Corner. Today, my crown is just my hair, so I woke up like this, y'all. So quite early in the day, and I decided to do something different today. So I decided to record this from the top of a hill, and I must tell you, it is the most exhilarating feeling ever. I've actually been in need of just being in the outdoors in a very natural, untouched, and unspoiled place. And this is the perfect place because literally the air that I feel in between my ears and on my skin, it is phenomenal. So the talk today really is about challenging yourself and putting yourself in different situations that take you out of your comfort zone. I think as we grow older, we get so comfortable with our day-to-day living that we do things that have become a part of our routine. And in that, things start to become a little bit mundane and we don't actually grow. So I'm a firm believer that the more you expose yourself to things that are outside of your comfort zone, the more you grow. So I haven't been in a space like this in a very long time, and I just felt like my spirit was yearning for it, and it's actually quite therapeutic. So for someone else who is sitting on the top of a hill like I am today on a rock, it's the most scary thing ever because they're afraid of heights. Fortunately, I'm not afraid of heights, but I think there's such value in exposing yourself to even those things that you fear because it is only in those moments that you actually grow. There's no growth in comfort. You need to chisel yourself out of those places of comfort. So my urge to you today is to just find things that you can expose yourself to, even if you're not fearful of them, but things that you wouldn't ordinarily do because there's so much perspective gained in those things and there's so much clarity of mind. I mean, I'm sitting here at the top of this hill and with this fresh air and these clouds at the back and obviously this view as well back here, I am so re-energized. I've got there's a stillness about it when you are also in spaces like these. So challenge yourself, push yourself, find out, explore the world around you. There's so much to discover. There's so much to actually pick up on your journey of life and actually learn about yourself as well as an individual. Yeah, wishing you a beautiful day ahead. Cool. Now that you've seen that clip, it really sums up what my view is in terms of getting yourself out of your comfort zone. What I want to emphasize to you is that you need to be authentic to yourself and do things that challenge you as an individual and not what society expects of you. Because I find that a lot of the time people end up feeling pressured to emulate what other people are doing. So if people are doing free online courses, then they find the need and pressure to do online courses as well. No, no, no. Stay true to you, to who you are as a person, and all will be well. But do challenge yourself with those one or two things every now and again that will, when you look back at the end of this period or even at the end of the year. By the way, this is not meant to be only for this lockdown period. It's meant to be a lifestyle, the way you approach things. Do things that make you a little bit nervous, not reckless things, but things that you know will be good for you ultimately, as uncomfortable as they may feel, but you know that they're going to grow you as a person. Go for them. Go for them. If it means you're learning how to bake to make your own pasta sheets, for example, do that. If you want to know how to make ginger beer, do that. If you want to know, for example, I don't like history. I've never liked history. I don't know how I got through it in school, but I've never liked it. But I have a big curiosity to learn about the world around me, and I think, or I believe that one such way is through reading books that will teach me about where we come from as people, how certain structures were put in place, human behavior and that sort of thing. It's always very important to look back to see how things were done historically because it teaches you something. So I've got a lot of history books that are waiting for me to read that I've accumulated over the years, but I never quite got around to reading them. And as uncomfortable as it will probably feel when I start reading them, I know that once I've read them, I will be more knowledgeable about whatever topic it is that I'm reading about. So that's something that I'm challenging myself with. So be authentic to you, but please do not stay in your comfort zone. Be kind to yourself, but don't stay in your comfort zone because you will stagnate and in some instances even recede. I hope you found value in the episode. Ciao!